The following has been paid for by the Pens World Order. Detroit versus everyone? How about Detroit loses again? Pens win 4-1 over the Detroit Red Wings in a nooner there at the Pizza Dome. Everybody out by 4 o'clock. We got to get the PWHL in. This is the Let's Go Pens fan react, as I do a reaction to each and every Pittsburgh Penguins game this season. Thank you to all of you who have liked and subscribed so far. YouTube tells me that 80% of you are not subscribers. Please change that. I'd like to hit 70 subscribers before the Olympics. Maybe 75 if I'm feeling a bit jaunty. So, Pens win on a back-to-back with travel against the Fighting Dylan Larkins in the Detroit Red Wings. And a team that does lead the Atlantic, is good at the hockey, a good, young, hungry team with a ridiculous amount of talent still on the way there in Grand Rapids. And the win on, sorry, here, catch my breath here for a second. The OT win on Thursday, that was great. For a Thursday night win, for Letang to get that goal, even if it's in those horrendous gold jerseys, was great. But now go do that on the road in Detroit. Not an easy place to play. It's not. And this I kind of felt like was going to be the litmus test. That, yes, we beat Chicago right off the holiday break. Yes, we got 2 home wins. Now let's see you take this on the road. On the road. And the Pens do get off to a good start early. Parker Wotherspoon feeds up Sidney Crosby and just flings one over. And it's like, oh, look, there's Brian Rust all alone in the circles and just flings one past. Wait, who's that net? Who's that in net for them? For crud. Who's that net for the Red Wings? Let me just bring this up here a second. I hate when my brain freezes. It's Gibson. John Gibson. Good to see ya. Rips one past Gibson to make it 1-0 early. And then who was it? Kindle, during a line change, just flings one up the ice. And who's that up there on the ice? That's number 59. Is that Jake Gensel? No. It's his non-union Russian equivalent, Yegor Chinakhov, who just takes a puck in and beats Gibson on the glove side to make it 2-0 Pittsburgh in the first period. Chinakhov gets his 4th. Kindle gets his 8th. Wotherspoon gets his 13th assist and 2nd assist of the game. And it's 2-0. Listening to this game, holding Detroit to an insanely low amount of shots. Is the defense of this team actually coming together? But near the end of the second, on their 9th shot of the game, Alex DeBrincat leads a 2-on-1 the other way, and himself blasts one right past, probably should have been Skinner in net for today's game for Pittsburgh. And it was Skinner, just blasts one by him and makes it 2-1 as DeBrincat gets his 22nd goal of the season. In the third, the Pens just lock things down. It is Detroit, after all. And the Pens defensively just doing so much better, taking pucks away with ease, limiting Detroit to 3 shots in the third. 3. You should at least get 5 goals, 5 shots on goal by accident. And with 2.5 minutes to go, they yoink Gibson for the extra attacker, and the Pens are able to chip the puck out of the zone. Sidney Crosby just gets it right up to Richard Raquel, and bullseye makes it 3-1. Raquel gets his 5th right after being named to Team Sweden, thanks to the Pens radio broadcast for that. Crosby gets his 23rd. Rust gets his 4th. And then just one more for good measure as the Pens get another empty netter. Connor DeWar as we've stopped trying and now we're DeWarring. I am not going to give up that joke. Connor DeWar gets his 7th. Lizotte gets his 5th. Letang gets his 18th. 4-1 Pittsburgh, and we are done here. Detroit, 12 shots on goal the entire game. You gave up one, but oh well, that's Alex DeBrincat being Alex DeBrincat. And yeah, a complete great 60-minute game for the Pens. Not really much for me to say that this team's coming together and feeling its own, even despite the trades that's happened. And Igor Zamula still hasn't reported to Wilkes-Barre, even though he's been assigned to them. Uh-oh. Well, let's not worry about that. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets on a Sunday. It's a travel back-to-back, which won't be easy. And it's a 3 o'clock start there in Columbus. Beautiful Nationwide Arena. And you've already won the week. Even if you lose, and I'm not saying they will, that's 6 out of 8 points. You won. But let's get this Columbus one. Or even nick a point. 7 out of 8 points or 8 out of 8 points. And suddenly, now, Pittsburgh's right back in that playoff spot. They just, shoved the Buffalo Sabres aside. Oh, look, they finally lost. And the Pens are right back there in the conversation. And it's 5-4-1 in their last 10. Darn good road record. I really don't know what else to say. The Pens had a great 60-minute game. They'll get a couple days off before they take on the fighting Jack Hughes there in New Jersey, in Newark, on Thursday. But that is a Thursday problem. Short video tonight because a great job by the Pens. Not much for me to say. And I got to get to bed. Busy day tomorrow. That is it. Thank you so much to everyone. Like and subscribe to the video. There's a lot more where this came from in the month of January. Let's go, Pens. We'll catch you next time.